There are some drugs, their common name and who is the prover and which part is used and by which class this medicine is prepared. Few medicine I will discuss. One of the most important medicine, that's common name, the name of the medicine is Agaricus muscarius. Agaricus muscarius is prepared according to old method from class 9 and from class 3 also. It is prepared by whole fresh fungus except outer skin. The part is used whole fresh fungus except outer skin, and it is prepared according to by the old method from the class 9 and class 3. The common name of the Agaricus muscarius is toadstool, fly fungus, another name, and bug agaricus, one more another name, fly agaric, another name is also, or Amanita muscaria is the name of the Agaricus muscarius. So you should have to know the another name of the medicine also, and proving has been done by Dr. Staff and Dr. Setter. Setter and Staff, two doctors has proved this medicine. Very important medicine, Agaricus. It is used in case of the most of the cases in skin, and another according to Metia Medica. And the another medicine name is Agnus castus. Agnus castus, common name of the Agnus castus is chest tree, Vitis agnus castus, Verbena very Pulari, and the prover is Master Hahnemann. Agnus castus was proved by the Dr. Hahnemann, our master. And for the Agnus castus, part is used fruit. Which fruit? Dry fruit is used for the Agnus castus, and it is prepared according to class 3. So the name of the medicine, the common name of the medicine, and prover, part used, and class, these things have to know. And Allium cepa, very common medicine, Allium cepa. It is red onion, very much popular in our home. Every day perhaps you use for making the vegetable. And prover is herring. Dr. Herring has proved the Allium cepa. And part used, red matured bulb. Red matured bulb is used, and it is prepared according to class 3 also. Okay. And another one, Allium sativa. Allium sativa is commonly known as garlic, rosum. And prover is Petrose and Test. Petrose and Test. Dr. Petrose and Test. And part used, fresh matured bulb. Petrose, Dr. Petrose, Petroj, Petroj. And Test, Petrose and Test, both are the doctors, two doctors has proved, prover. And part is used, fresh matured bulb. Fresh matured bulb is used according to class 3. And another one medicine is, that is Allumina. Allumina, name of the medicine is Allumina, and common name is pure clay aluminum hydroxide. Aluminium hydroxide. And prover, this medicine was approved by Dr. Hahnemann. Hahnemann was the prover. Part used, pure metal. Pure metal, and metal is used in case of class 7. It is used by the old method from class 7. So these are the medicine I have told today, and more medicine will discuss in another classes. Now we are coming the some important things. And in drug, which is very much important, if you prepare the medicine either for the potentization, external use or internal use, but what is the drug action? In the drug, which part is used and how it is used, we should have to know. The drug action is the sum total of action, impaired, imparted on an individual living human being, and the sum total of reaction that it can induce in the vital force of the same. When we give something to the body, the vital force is react, and the action we study, and this action is produced due to the taken of this medicine, so it is a drug action. Okay, so principle of drug action, what are the principle? Drug may stimulate or depress the function. If you take the medicine, so drug will do either it will stimulate your vital force or depress the function of the vital force. Okay, so it is the action of the drug. Pharmacological agent may replace the secretion absent or present in insufficient quantity in man. If you give the medicine in pharmacological agent, then pharmacological agent may replace the secretion absent or present. Due to the drug action, either secretion may be formed or secretion may be suppressed. Okay, this was the another drug action. And drugs may alternate or kill the invading organism. If you apply externally on organism like bacteria and viruses, so due to the action of the medicine, that virus or bacteria may be killed. So drug may alternate or kill the invading organism, thus affecting the process of cure. So there are few action in the body like physiological action also. Physiological action. What is physiological action is the action of a drug in physiological dose. If you giving the dose in more, then the physiological action will start. Okay, so according to our need, there are some action in the body of the dosage. Like you think someone has fever, so what is our desire? To suppress the fever, to cure the fever, to palliate the fever. These are our desire. According to desire, we give the medicine to the needy people, and this given dose is called drug action. Some terms like anesthetics. Anesthetics, drugs which diminishes sensibility by depressing the termination of sensory nerve. That nerve may be local or lead to a total loss of consciousness. And in allopathy, according to homeopathy, there are some drugs which may be used as anesthetics. If you willing to use that, acidum carbolicum, belladonna, bromine, these are the medicine which can be used like anesthetic. Anesthetic means this anesthetic মানেটা হবে কি অ্যানেস্থেসিয়া দিয়ে মানে অবশ করে দেয়া anesthetic ওই পারপাসটা আমরা ইউজ করছি the drug which diminish sensibility or depressing the termination of sensory nerve তাহলে আমি অবশ করে দিলাম তো দ্যাট ইজ কল্ড অ্যানেস্থেটিক্স এই জন্য আমাদের যে কয়েকটা মেডিসিন কাজে লাগে যেমন ধরো অ্যাসিডাম কার্বোলিকাম এটা দিয়ে জায়গাটা অবশ হয়ে যাবে বেলেডোনাও অবশ করে দেয় তাহলে এটা আমাদের নার্ভ উই অ্যাকর্ডিং টু নিড অফ দ্য ট্রিটমেন্ট উই অ্যাপ্লাই ওভার দ্য পেশেন্ট ওকে এবার another things and for the wormicidal medicine for killing the worm there are another medicine wormicidal medicines anti-helminthic drugs we use like oil of chenopodium, senna, spigelia. These are the medicine which may be used as anti-helminthic. মানে যদি কারো কৃমি হয়ে থাকে ওয়ার্ম ইনফেকশন হয়ে থাকে তো ড্রাগ হুইচ আর ইউজড টু কিল অর এক্সপেল দ্য ওয়ার্মসকে এক্সপেল করার জন্য যে কয়েকটা মেডিসিন আমাদের আছে সেটা হচ্ছে তোমাদের চিনোপেডিয়াম অয়েল, চিনোপোডিয়াম অয়েলটা দিলে 10-15 মানে একটা peculiar scent that medicine have, so that will expel the worm. So anthelmintic drugs is used for the this purpose. Another one medicine is antipyretic, means drugs which lowers the temperature of the body in pyrexia. If anyone has fever, temperature is high, and you apply these medicines, then the temperature will be go down. And for that purpose, acetylidum is a very important drug. It's 3x and 4x. If you give to the patient, then that medicine is used for the getting the fever down. Aconitum napellus also temperature diminishes. Arnica montana antipyretic. Belladonna is also antipyretic. Brania alba and Micromeria. There are another functions, but according to need, we may apply these medicines. Okay. So in our pharmacy, the chapter is drug action. According to drug action, we may know some drugs actions. Okay. So study of the biological, mechanical or chemical characteristic of important drugs is needed, and we are studying. And another one is antiseptic. For this, you have heard a lot antiseptic, the drug which prevent or retard the growth of microorganisms as long as they remain in contact with them but do not destroy them. For this purpose, there are some medicine: Acidum carbonicum, Acidum boricum, and another one is Creosotum, Borax, Myristica, these sulfur and pyrogen. These medicine may be used for the antiseptic purpose. You are very knowing calendula. Calendula mother tincture is used for the antiseptic purpose. Either you may apply externally, or you may also give to the patient internally. 10 drops, 20 drops, as per the need of the case, you may give. And that during the antiseptic condition, this medicine calendula works very nicely. But Myristica, Creosotum, these are the another drugs which are also used for the antiseptic purpose. And there is another antispasmodic. Antispasmodic drug which relax the spasm of the muscles. Okay. During the respiratory problem, we see we need antispasmodic drug because the patient is having asthma, respiratory problem. So the medicine belladonna or chloroform, magphos, passiflora, these may be given to the patient. And during that condition, this medicine works like a antispasmodic. The spasm of the lungs can be diminished by the application of these drugs. Okay. So in pharmacy, there is a lot of scope. So if you study the pharmacy properly, and if you are knowing the proper function of our medicines, then you may give to the judicious selection, and patient will give better. So another one condition I am going to detail. There is deodorants. Deodorant is needed also because someone has offensive smell in sweating. His sweat is not better, and there is some objectionable scent is coming from that person. So deodorant is needed. So deodorant, drug which destroy offensive. Okay. So you may use formalin. In case of the formalin, if you apply, the what will happen? The offensiveness of that will go. Like in our medicine, offensive of breath, Baptisia tinctoria. Someone has typhoid and their breath is very offensive. So in that condition, in the typhoid, you may give the Baptisia tinctoria, and that Baptisia tinctoria will relieve the offensiveness of the mouth. So these are the some. And disinfectant. Disinfectant, you very know, drug which destroy the pathogenic microbes. There are some microbial agent and which is needed for disinfectant the pool. Like every day you clean your home floor and table, so you need some disinfectant. Okay, like bleaching powder, you apply bleaching powder. The bleaching powder, what does it? It is used for the disinfectant the condition. So drug which destroy the pathogenic microbes. In our homeopathy, some disinfectant are chlorine and its preparation, bromine and its preparation, iodine and its preparation. These are the things by which we can disinfect the uh, clean the floor or atmosphere. Okay, you suppose anyone has a boil is having, and boil is producing pus, then what we will do? We will clean the area by the tincture iodine and disinfect the area, and after disinfectant you will dressing, we will do the proper dressing, and patient may feel better. So there is need of disinfectant. Okay, and another one is hypnotic drugs. You have uh, hypnotic. What will happen during that? In the hypnotic condition, drugs which are employed to induce or maintain sleep. If someone has not sleep, he is not sleeping properly, he is sleeping disturbed, so that patients are require some hypnotic drugs. In allopathy, there is aspirin, acetylenium, and some bromide of the potassium and chloral hydrate, codeine. Codeine is also a hypnotic drug, and morphinum. Morphinum is also a hypnotic drug, and opium. Opium is also a hypnotic drug. If for this purpose, if you are knowing the proper use of our medicine, then you can give to the patients. Rauwolfia and Passiflora, these are very frequently used for giving the relief to the patient which are not sleeping properly. So, in case of hypnotic, these actions you may use. And another one is laxative. Laxative is very much needed because some patient come before you and they will told that I am not my bowel is not uh, clear properly. So the drug which slightly increase the action of by stimulating their muscular coat. Okay, in case of then position, you can relieve the constipation condition. There are some drugs which may be used for this condition: magnesia carbonica and natrum salt and sulfur. These can be given for the laxative purpose. Okay, and there are for the purgative, laxative is used and purgative is also used. Magnesia sulfur may produce purgative action in the our body. So the few conditions and actions you should have to know. And some patients who are having vomiting, nausea condition, vomiting condition, for that purpose the emetics drugs are used. The drugs which produces vomiting. Okay, in that condition we have the medicine aconite nap, alumina, antimonium tartaricum, colchicum, and very commonly used ipecac, ipecac, and netramur also. So these are the drugs which is used in case of vomiting, that is emetics drug. Okay, so and expectorants, there are some drugs which is used as a expectorant. What is happening in this condition? If someone has mucus in lungs and tenacious mucus is coming, cough is coming, cough reflex is very high, so that mucus is not coming out. So expectorant is used. The drug which increases bronchial secretion. In case of secreting the bronchial, the drug which increases the bronchial secretion and help its expulsion, then this type of medicine is called expectorant medicine. There are adrenaline, ammonium antimonium tartaricum, amphor, balsam perulum. These are the drugs: Grindelia, Ipecac, Lobelia, and Esquila and Sinega. These are the drugs which is used as a expectorant. Okay, so according to some uh, terms, these are the medicines which is used, and, and some drugs which you have to know according to physiological action of the drug. Suppose aconitum napillus. So in homeopathy, we generally use the strange peculiar symptom for curing the patient. It is our guideline, but you should have to know the action of the drug according to pharmacy. So what you should have to know, suppose aconitum napillus, the center of action. So this will be discussed in pharmacy, but not in Materia Medica. Materia Medica is guiding according to their symptom. But we know that from the study of pharmacy, the center of the action is cerebrospinal nervous system. Aconite main function is over the nerve. So cerebrospinal nervous system is very much affected by the aconitum napillus. And another its use of the aconitum napillus is analgesic for diminishing the pain, analgesic, sedative for getting the sedative person, or antineuralgic. These are the property of the aconitum napillus: antipyretic, then irritant, and paralysant drug, diaphoretic, diuretic, vasodilatation. Dilator is also done by the aconitum napillus. So the drugs action we can know by the study of the pharmacy. And action over the heart. What is the function of the aconitum napillus? Over the heart, inhibitory paralysis function is done by the aconitum napillus. Aconitum napillus, blood pressure is lessened. If you give the medicine in lower dose, then lower dose may lessen the blood pressure. So in homeopathy, most of the doctor cannot use because they are only following the symptomatic symptom, and they are using the strange, peculiar, uncommon symptom. So due to, though it is our principle, but in some cases physiological action is also needed. So if you know the proper physiological action of the medicine, so you can give better result to the patient. So aconitum napillus and another drugs you should have to study like this also. And circulation, what are the effect over the circulation? Vasomotor paralysis is done by the aconitum napillus. And temperature, what are the use over the temperature? Depresses with diaphoresis. Okay. And cerebrospinal nervous system, because this medicine is very much used, it may produce paralysis. First paralyzes the sensory nerve, and then the motor part of the cord is also used by this medicine. And mucous membrane, what are the action over the mucous membrane? There is sthenic inflammation develop.